Hello dear students, in the subject hydraulic engineering, the chapter flow through pipes, I will continue, and the losses in pipes, okay, that I have to continue from the last class. So in the last class we derived the formula for friction loss, that two formula, Darcy-Weisbach formula and Chegis formula, that we derived, and also we discussed different formulae involved in calculation of minor losses. Okay. Today we will solve some problems on the this losses and the minor losses. So first example, in a pipe of dia 350 mm, length 75 meter, water is flowing at velocity of 2.8 meter per second. Find the head loss due to friction using Darcy's and Chegis formula. Nu of water is 0.012 Stoke, and C is the Chegis constant, that is 55. So here nu is mu by rho, that is kinematic viscosity. Kinematic viscosity, that is 0.012 Stoke. 1 Stoke is 1 cm square per second. Okay. So here first we have to convert it into meter square per second, that will be 0.012 into 10 to the minus 4 meter square per second. D is given 0.35, L is 75, velocity is 2.8, Chegis constant is 55, and kinetic viscosity nu is given. So first to calculate this friction coefficient of friction, first we have to determine this Reynolds number to know the type of flow, whether it is laminar or turbulent. So R is Bd by nu, which is 2.8 to 0.35, and if you just put values, it will be 8.167 into 10 to the power 5. It means which is more than 2000. That means it is turbulent flow. That means turbulent. And for turbulent flow, the F is calculated using this formula, like as we discussed in the last class. That is 0.0791 divided by Re to the power 1 by 4. So Re value we can put here, and it will be 0.00263. So by putting in this formula, Darcy-Weisbach formula, F value, L value, B value, G value, D value, will get 0.9. At the 0.9 is the friction head loss. Next, using Chegis formula, C constant, C just B is C square root of R into I. R is the hydraulic mean radius. So for a circular pipe, D by 4, R is the D by 4, 2.8 is given, C value is given, R is D by 4, D is given, I is HF by L, L is given. So from this equation, we can calculate this HF, which is 2.22 meter. So it's very simple. So next equation, the diameter of the horizontal pipe, which is 300 meter, is suddenly enlarged to 600 mm. Discharge is given 0.4 meter cube per second. Pressure in smaller pipe is 125 kilonewton per meter square. Determine the loss of head due to sudden enlargement. Pressure in large pipe. Power loss due to enlargement. Okay. So here the D1 is given 0.3 meter. D2 is given sudden enlargement. So this is 300. This is 600. D2 is 0.6 meter. So A1 is calculated 0.0707. Okay, A2 is 0.2828 meter square. Discharge is given 0.4 meter cube per second, and P1 is given 125 kilonewton per meter square. So from this A1 and A2 and this discharge, we can estimate B1 and B2. Okay, this is actually B2. B1 and B2 that we can estimate. So once we can estimate this B1, B2, then loss of head due to sudden enlargement, that is HE, can be determined using the formula B1 minus B2 whole square by 2G. Okay, this formula which is we discussed in the last class. And if you put next bit, we have to estimate this pressure in large pipe, means P2 we have to estimate. This is the P2. P1 is given, P1, P2 we have to determine. So we have to apply this Bernoulli's equation. P1 by W plus V1 square by 2G plus Z1 is equal to P2 by W plus V2 square by 2G plus Z2 plus HA. Z1 is equal to Z2 because it is a horizontal pipe, and here this B1 already we know, B2 we know, P1 we know, P2 value we have to calculate, HE value is known here. So by putting all the values, the P2 is calculated, which is 130.9 kilonewton per meter square. Next bit is to estimate the power loss due to enlargement. What is power loss expression? The expression for the power loss is WQH, means the head loss, okay, divided by 1000 in kilonewton. W means that is the unit of water into discharge into head loss divided by 1000. Unit of water is 9.8 kilonewton per meter cube or 9810 newton per meter cube. Discharge is given. Head loss, that is here that is enlargement, so there will be only a head loss due to enlargement, that is this 0.918 meter, and the power lost you can calculate, okay, just by putting the values, it will be 3.6 kilonewton. Okay, come to the next example. Here for sudden expansion in a pipe flow, work out the ratio between the diameter of the pipe before expansion and diameter of the pipe after expansion so that pressure rise is maximum. Also find maximum pressure rise. So here it is saying to calculate the ratio of D1 by D2. Here this is D1 and this is D2. In the sudden expansion, it is a condition is that the pressure rise is maximum. This is the condition. Pressure rise is maximum. We have to calculate the D1 by D2 ratio. So here, if we apply the Bernoulli's equation, P1 by W, this B1 square by 2G plus Z1 is equal to P2 by root W plus B2 square by 2G plus Z2 plus HE, that is the head loss. Okay. So here HE is nothing but due to expansion, which is B1 minus B2 whole square by 2G. So this you can simplify this P1 minus P2. If you take delta P, then it will be W whole into B1 square by 2G minus B2 square by 2G minus B1 minus B2 whole square by 2G. So here this B2 we can write, if we write continuity equation, A1 B1 is equal to A2 B2. So B2 is this A1 B1 by A2, which is D1 by D2 whole square by into B1. So in place of B2, if you write this this D1 by D2 whole square into B1, then it will be this del P will be W into B1 square by 2G whole into 2 into D1 by D2 whole square minus 2 times this D1 by D2 whole to the power 4. So this ratio, to calculate the ratio of the D1 by D2, the condition is pressure rise is maximum, means del P is maximum. This delta P is maximum. So value of D1 by D2 for maximum pressure rise, we have to take D1 by D2 is as variable. Okay. So by derivating this delta P with respect to D1 by D2, so for the maximum pressure rise it will be 0, maximum minimum rule. So for if you derive this, if you take the derivative of this expression, then it will be 4 times D1 by D2 minus 8 into D1 by D2 to the power 3. Okay. So if it is 0, so D1 D2 is calculated as 1 by root 2. It means D2 is equal to root 2 times D1 for maximum pressure rise in the sudden enlargement of the pipe. Okay. So now we have calculated this ratio. The maximum pressure rise value, like in the second bit, it is saying that also find maximum pressure rise. If we put D1 by D2 value 1 by root 2 here, then we can calculate this as 0.5 W into B1 square by 2G. Okay. So remember this D1 by D2 is 1 by root 2 or D2 is root 2 times D1 for maximum pressure rise in a large enlargement of the pipe. So here next example, if you see diameter is given 0.8 meter, S is slope is given 0.8, Q is given. A sudden expansion takes place into a second pipeline of such dia that maximum pressure rise is obtained. So here application of that last example, okay, maximum pressure rise is obtained. Find loss of energy in sudden expansion. And differential gauge length indicated by an oil mercury manometer connected between the two pipes. That means difference of pressure head we have to estimate here. Loss of energy due to sudden expansion, that you know, B1 minus B2 whole square by 2G. So here discharge is given, D is given, means D1, it is actually D1 because a certain expansion takes place in second pipeline. The first pipeline is diameter is given. So Q by A1 we can calculate the V1, and for maximum pressure D2 is 2 times D1, D2 is calculated. So B2 we can calculate Q by A2. So once we calculate this B1 and this B2, HE is calculated using this formula. That will be, since here oil is taken, so 0.079 meter of the oil. So manometer reading, you can calculate this manometer reading is P2 minus P1 by W is V1 square by minus V2 square by 2G minus HE. This is from the energy loss, energy equation, Bernoulli's equation. From Bernoulli's equation, P1 by W plus V1 square by 2G is equal to P2 by W plus V2 square by 2G plus HE. From that equation, this pressure head difference P2 minus P1 by W is H. Okay, this is B1 square minus B2 square by 2G minus HE. HE already you have calculated, B1, B2 you have already calculated. If you put the values, you will get 0.158 meter of oil. So we know that pressure head, if we insert a piezometer, two piezometer, is a manometer liquid. So using manometer, if we want to measure the pressure difference, okay, between the two pipe. Okay, here this is the certain, okay, so here manometer, if we insert here, okay, this is the formula that already we have discussed in the first chapter. Okay, that is the pressure head difference. I think the Bernoulli's equation, fluid dynamics chapter already we have discussed. Okay, the manometer reading, let this is the manometer reading, here X is the manometer reading. So here H is the manometer reading, already you have written here H. So H is the manometer reading. SM is the manometric specific gravity, manometric liquid specific gravity. This is the pipe liquid specific gravity, -1. So here it is H equivalent to manometric specific gravity is 13.6, that is mercury, divided by pipe liquid this specific gravity. Actually in the question it is saying that the oil is flowing with specific gravity. Here it is. Oh, here actually it is saying that this S is the specific gravity. Okay, sorry, this is not slope. This is specific gravity of this oil, okay, which is flowing the pipe. So that 0.8 is given -1. So it is 16 H. So H is calculated as this 0. Which is this is 0.158. So H is 0.158 divided by 16, which is, this is in meter. So in mm, if you convert, it will be 9.875 mm. Okay, so this much. Thank you so much.